wish you a successful completion of the course, but also make the most of your stay in Budapest.
Build your networks, stay with your friends, visit the city, and have fun.
The Power of the Visual was a CEU summer university where we have invited people who are working on documentary film projects from various fields to come together, enriching each other's ideas, but also learning from each other and learning from the faculty.
It's a workshop where more advanced students or students have some kind of project and their faculty practitioners doing some theoretical work, but then really bringing it down to the practice of their work and providing very much, I guess, tutorials, one-on-ones, group discussions on how they can further their projects.
The main goal of this course is to create the network of film practitioners who use the instrument of documentary filmmaking to tackle different social issues. We discuss their draft projects and films through constructive feedback and takeaways from this various discussions in various settings, in larger groups and pairs, through individual consultations and group discussions. Hopefully they are able to improve their drafts.
I would like to concentrate more on the interviews and how they came to the Sufism and how it impacted their lives, and also they say usually about the trauma.
The idea is to create, in a way, like through these footages, something that right now is not possible. And it's called the Lost Archive because I am primarily going to use the art, like the footage that he filmed. I'm really grateful that I have now this space to focus on my project and actually make steps into finishing it, hopefully.
I came with the expectation that I would meet filmmakers and artists from different places from the world and get to know them and like see what type of projects they work on, and also get some practice on and like work on the films and like gain more skills, and what I actually saw here and like got to do.
I feel like I have so many things that it's hard to find like a coherent story, how for it to be also compact and focused. Especially after shooting so much, I think you get kind of used to the material, and when people like see it for the first time, it can give a new push.
Meeting people from different countries and hearing their specific projects that are from their communities, it's just an amazing way to learn more about parts of the world that perhaps you haven't had exposure to.
It was really great to have people from more than 10 countries, and we are very happy that CEU Summer University program allows us to support some of the participants' travel and presence at this workshop. It was really great also to learn about different cultures of filming, different cultures of sharing images, and I think we learned a lot.
Each of them came very willing to reflect and sort of re-inspect their particular lens or perspective and grapple with the ways in which peer collaborators and audiences are interpreting that work.
It's just really refreshing to see how invested they are in not only their own projects, but their peers' projects, how much they want to share and comment and support the other students' work and contribute to their ideas, but in a very open, generous way. Roughly half of them are working on projects that turn the lens into their own lives, whether it's their familial experience or members of their family. And it's opening my eyes up to how important and unique that is.
Such intensive classes are like a kind of magic. You realize that now I'm the best version of myself.
I do think it's important to tell the stories of people in the West, because whether we like it or not, that's where the power resides, and you have to raise awareness.
My concern is filming the people in that vulnerable situation, because a lot of people, like, I get the point that you want to show how horrible the situation they're put in because of this whatever like political like situation they were in, but also those people, they might not want to be seen in that way. So I think that's something that should be also respected.
It reinforces the problem of a military industrial complex which supplies and which magnifies these issues in the world, and then come with anthropological gaze with the camera and shoot the suffering and make, so it just reinforces this, hierarchy that exists in the world.
We are surrounded by images that are increasingly difficult to decode, so it's really important and imperative to know what are we looking at. In the age of synthetic images, the concept of documentary also undergoes very serious transformations, and we have spent 6 days talking about documentary images, what it means from ethical point of view, but also from personal creativity point of view, but also from being true to the reality that we want to grasp.
Eva's session was really good and evoking, and it had a new perspective of looking into ethnographical filmmaking, and so I really liked it, and it was also really fun.
The filmmaker is not necessarily a historian, is not necessarily going to do the same depth of research or have the same grasp of the historical context, but nevertheless has to be one to a certain extent, has to do a very thorough research before actually proceeding with using the materials, because it's very easy to actually mislead, misunderstand, willingly or unwillingly.
For me, the highlight so far is the archives. Working with archives, for me, this opens a whole new, broad horizon of opportunities. I exposed to a lot of, I would say, cultural memories of cities and countries I didn't know about. That I learned so much from, even there were some sensitive topics I haven't heard of before. I came here I wanted to talk about the city of Cairo, my city, and then I heard and I saw things about other cities of the world, other parts of the world. And somehow at the end of all this, I feel that we were all connected with all of our personal memories and cultural memories and memories of our cities.
One of the more interesting things is the shared films that we're referencing. Sometimes there are some that we all know, but sometimes new clips are being shown, new things. Like Oksana showed a lot of archival material, filmmakers from Hungary, Poland. I'd never heard of them, and now I go away with a new understanding. And I'm really interested to pursue that more.
So as storytellers, as creative people, I think stories are important. You realize how divergent and how different and how varied the challenges and the stories and the kind of lives people live, and it's exciting to listen to the differences and understanding.
At the beginning of the course I was a little bit confused about my project, but now after meeting with these amazing professors, after their feedbacks, I'm really I can say that I am set now and I am in a safe place just to start.
I think the most valuable thing is that there are so many questions asked, but then there is no normative statement that's being this is it and this is how you should make documentaries. It's nice, and people are so sweet.